Good morning, everybody. Mrs. Norris here. So, if you're watching this, it is September 2020, and I'm going to go over for you today what you may have missed yesterday if you were absent. So, yesterday, I introduced a new activity, but I also discussed the quiz that we took the day before. So, the day before, we took a quiz on the three branches of government where we discussed the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg and the impact that it has on our government right now. Okay, and the outcome of what could happen if a new Supreme Court justice is chosen before the election occurs. So we did have a quiz on that information, and you will have the opportunity to retake that quiz. So I'm going to go to modules, and I'm going to scroll down because this assignment can be found in the Unit 2 section. Okay, so as you can see, it says, if you were absent on the day of the quiz, I will be announcing a makeup for you. So that makeup is October 2nd. So Friday, October 2nd, you will be allowed to make up that quiz, either if you were absent when we took it, or if you want to try to study for a better grade. Now, if you were absent, or if maybe you weren't happy with your grade and you missed part of the lecture or you didn't take notes, those notes can be found in this video here. So again, if you were absent or missed any of the notes that are going to help you with taking that quiz, the lecture itself is on this video. There's also a practice Kahoot that will help you with studying for the quiz. So again, if you are absent or you need to retake that quiz for any reason, that will be October 2nd. Now let's get to the new assignment. So I'm going to go back to home, and I'm going to scroll down to where it says modules. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this screen about half its size so that I can show you what I'm doing in the video while you are watching the video, and you can complete the steps as well. So I suggest that you also make this screen about half the size so you can be watching this video while you are completing these steps. So again, I'm going to go make a new tab. I'm going to click on my dashboard. I have to log in. So instead, I'm just going to, okay. So in my modules section, I'm going to go to Unit 1. And again, you can be watching this tutorial on the screen on this side while I am completing the steps here. Okay. So our new activities are the Ed Puzzle and analyze a political cartoon. So if I click on Ed Puzzle, it's pretty self-explanatory. You should have a bar on the bottom that says Get Started as well. So if you just click on that bar, it should automatically log you into Ed Puzzle, and then you can get started on the assignment right away. Okay. Going back to modules, or you can also reach it by going back to home and clicking on modules. So let me see if I can find it here. Yes. Okay. Going back to Unit 1, analyze a political cartoon. Okay. So you're going to be looking at this political cartoon. So your first step was to complete the Ed Puzzle. Once the Ed Puzzle is done, you should come here and look at this political cartoon activity. Okay, so you should have the assignment. I'm going to go ahead and click continue and show you this assignment. So the same political cartoon is at the top of the page, but also it's here if you want to look at a larger version. Okay, So again, on my left screen, what you should be doing is you should have this tutorial open so that you can be doing what I'm doing in the new tab. Okay. So you're only answering these 4 questions to go with this political cartoon. So the first question is, what do you see in the image? So pretend as if you are describing it to someone who cannot see it. Details, details. So you should pretend as if it's somebody that is maybe on the phone with you, or somebody who is blind and cannot see, and give them as many details about what you see in the picture as you can. Where are they? Who are they? What are they doing? What are they saying? As much detail as you can, type in the response area. And you can do this as a bulleted list. It doesn't have to be complete sentences. Who is the intended audience for the image? So who do you think is supposed to see this picture, and why do you think that? So who would be looking at this picture, and why would they be looking at that picture? Okay, that's what you're looking for. I'm looking for in the response. Okay. What can you infer or guess about the author? What do you think the artist's point of view is? In other words, whose side are they on? The native or the explorer? Why do you think that? So looking at this picture, what gives you clues as to what the artist's point of view is? Do you think they're on the side of the Native American father and son? Or do you think that they're on the side of the explorer? Okay. Write that in your response here. And finally, what do you think the author is trying to accomplish with this image? So what do you believe the author is trying to get you, the audience, to think, feel, do, or say after looking at this image? Why? Okay. What do they want you to be encouraged to do? What do they want you to be encouraged to think? What do they want you to be encouraged to feel? So after watching this or looking at this, what do you think the author is trying to accomplish? Write that in your response here. Okay. So once you are done, do not share this document with me. If you share this document with me, I will not look at it because it will get mixed up with all of my other files. Your best option is to go back to Canvas and to submit it through Google Assignments. So if you click on the button here, okay, you have an option to submit your work. All right. So again, if you were absent yesterday, we introduced the new activity, 2 new activities actually. Again, I'm going to show you one more time. If I go to home, it's the easiest way to get to the assignment. And I click on modules and then unit 1. Okay. Ed puzzle and analyze a political cartoon. The next video will give you an idea of how to complete the video response activity. But for now, if you are absent or you need extra help, you should focus on these 2 activities here.